So I'd like to file a complaint for that. Okay. That's what do you mean file a complaint for that? For him, for not using common sense and he said that a car was
Oh man.
okay, so you...
Well, I'm gonna attach this.
Because his opinion differs from yours. It's not an opinion.
I gotta get you a new thing, Chris. There we go.
Oh, thanks.
There you go, bro.
Thanks, man. Sorry, chat. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Start reading my
You know, for what it's worth, man, I work construction. I've had people do construction at my home. It's taken me maybe 25 seconds to get a full permit. It's a very easy process, guys. I'm not sure what it is about LA in particular, but apparently granting the public access to a permit seems like a monumental task, akin to going through a PhD program. I mean, seriously.
This is actually really good. You're saying that it's a personal belief, like it's my opinion against his, that a car can't go through there. I'm like, no, it's fact.
We've literally seen several vehicles, one of which was a commercial grade construction dump truck, drive through. So what are you guys talking about? It's all bullshit. Okay?
Mr. Nava, what's your phone number?
Hold on.
Now, we have it.
Alright, I'm unmuting you guys now. I didn't want to dox his info, so.
It's a way of documenting this. And what does that program do? Well, basically, you outlined your complaint with me about this officer. I will talk with this officer. We'll review his body-worn video at the station. Okay? And we will discuss training points, anything that could have been done better, and that's how this gets resolved. Yeah. You're good with that? Yeah. Okay, so I have your, okay. I don't have the form with me for you to sign, but what I will do is I'll scan and email it to you. Is that acceptable? Yeah, that's good. All right. Okay, let me close this door. I will send it. I'm a supervisor with the Los Angeles Police Department. That's my job. What's your name and serial number? I'm going to give that to you right now.
Is there a sound ordinance thing happening with Taylor Swift blasting in our ears or mind control, anything?
You guys don't like Swifty?
We do, but when it's repeated all day.
Swifties go. This is one of the best blue apron meals.
Did we get to address the fact about the public access on the sidewalk? Nope.
I talked about it, yeah. Apparently we have to do this. service report. Public access.
Having them on record of if they read the information on the bottom of the permit where it states if it's not presented upon request, it's invalidated would be good. They're not gonna say anything, guys. Like I said, that's why we gotta go to BSS and only at BSS.
Are you going to be able to speak with me, or is the other one that asked?
Yes, yes, I will.
What do you want to wait or move on?
We can talk now. That's fine.
I'm finally able to get my breakfast.
That's fine.
Two things. And if it was already discussed, I'll refer to it. Are you able?
Yes, they do have body cameras. All of them. All 3 officers have it. I'll get their card and I'll show you guys afterwards to see the name and serials.
Have no right or
And they don't have a
demand that.
and they don't have a legal right to post it. And the city doesn't have a legal right to show us on the website.
I'm sure there's a way to get it from the city. It has to.
Oh yeah, maybe if we drive down and demand it in physical.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I know there's a way to go to our department and demand certain information about us. It's all public service.
Okay. All right.
Well, and here's the thing: the officers. I don't know that we can force them to display that. They did go see it, and they verified that it is valid.
Well, they didn't. They just saw it.
Well, unless my officers are
I
lying
mean,
to
if
me.
I'm wrong, didn't you say didn't you say that you just saw it and that he was the one that verified it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he let us know that his sergeant.
These are the
verified
2
it.
officers, right?
Yeah.
Vidana and Merrick. This is me, Sergeant Bain. That's my serial number. Okay, that's the incident number that's attached to this call.
All right.
Okay,
That's why we call
I have your information. I will scan that form and I'll send it to you. Okay, I'm gonna write on there that you spoke to me, right? And that I'm just gonna write that I'm filling in your name for you.
Really good for the public.
When will I get the email?
Hopefully tonight or tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, I have like 7 days to complete that and do the intake. So depending on how busy it is tonight, either tonight or tomorrow.
Thank you. Yeah, not at all. Can I inquire? Because I'm just curious. I haven't inquisitive mind. What is
I would learn.
what is the beef, I guess, or the purpose of all this activity with Scientology? And I don't care one way or the other. I'm just curious. I want to understand the problem. That's all.
Well, I think everybody has their own reason for doing what they do and how they do it, and why they do it, and we're all out here for different reasons. So
Okay.
I can only speak for my own personal reasons.
Sure. I'd like to know.
Because I think sometimes when organizations have a boatload of money and control and property,
Watch your phone, it's the wind's
illegal
blowing.
activity and abuse, specifically in this case child abuse, is not the first thing people see because they have the power to
Cover it up.
cover it up.
Yeah.
So, and they have lawyers and such, and they have fear tactics. And that guy right there put out a restraining order on somebody that was so false and ridiculous. And the judge was probably, and I think they discovered the judge that signed off on the false restraining order was Scientology. So this is what we're dealing with. But I'm not here because of the child abuse that happened and is happening now. And so I consider my duty as a citizen to come educate the community and the people about the abuses. Because I think that just like as we know, social movements start with people communicating, talking about it, and bringing it to the light, and then we can take it to the courts and the justice system. People can be held accountable, laws can be changed, taxes can be removed. But until people start showing up and speaking about it and not hiding it, and allowing power and money and corruption to cover it up, we'll just keep screaming until people give a fuck about the children that were severely sexually abused. And it's not just some, it's primary, the main action that happens with the kids in there. And they don't believe the child psychology, they don't believe in psychology. The you don't believe in child development, how are you going to appropriately respond to a child that's behaving like a child? So they're being treated horrendous. Not all, okay, and I'm not blanket statement, but yeah, it's like an institutionalized, abusive, corrupt, controlling. How many CPS calls do they file? None. They don't use CPS. They keep it internal. How many police reports do you get for DV? None. They do it internal. Or one or two. I highly doubt it. I'm going to go with 0. How many police reports are you getting? How many people are they turning over that are pedophiles? None. They handle it internally. You know what that means? They protect it, cover it up, keep them in. They don't.
Much
So
like
it's
the
right.
Catholic Church.
Much. That's just such a strong word. Well, no, it is. You're right.
So Epstein's Island is these guys. These are guys associated with
that a
us.
fact?
Yes, that's an absolute fact.
What'd he say?
Epstein's Island equals Scientology.
Oh.
Scientology equals
I've
Epstein's
never
Island.
heard that he was a Scientologist. I've watched a lot of
It's not that he was
documentaries on
Scientologist, it's all the affiliates that made the logistical operations happen and to traffic all of the children. Essentially, if I could summarize it for you personally, I'm here because this is an Amazon shopping center for chomos who want to pick the exact child they want to sexually abuse, molest, and rape. And it happens on a grand scale.
Yeah, because they have children doing their auditing, much like confession, but it's in a private room recorded. An adult and a child. The child's auditing, and by minor, right? So anybody under 18. So, they're paying the extra bucks in those rooms.
Let me give you a dose of what an audit is, okay?
I was gonna say, what do you mean?
You have a child and an adult, and they're in a room, and this room is not private. You have cameras, and similar to how in an interrogation room you have a screen that you can see one way, you have another person taking down notes, and a child is asking an adult very personal questions like, when was the last time you masturbated? How hard did you go on your upstroke? Which fingers did you apply pressure with? Which part of the tip did you keep that pressure on? Which part of your finger did you use to keep the pressure on your tip?
Okay,
How long was it up there?
What
I don't think you
thinking
do,
about when it
because
happens?
that happens on the daily and it's happening right now. The hotel at the La Poubelle restaurant is happening right now.
Well, no, and I'm not trying to cut you off. I'm just saying it's hard to listen to. So I'm like, I get it.
And it should be.
Yeah,
As it
I get it.
rightfully should be.
Yeah, I get it.
And it needs to be handled, but somebody's got to do it. But now you're educated on why we're here, and also this gentleman told me that you are the person to speak to that validated the permit, that told him it was valid. That's why I asked to speak with you, because he said, I can't validate the permit. We have supervisors that do that. And I spoke with another officer last week, and she said, no, we can do that. We call it city. So how do we find out if it's valid? I dare you to show up. But also he told me that one that the prisoner said that the road is owned by the church.
I could be wrong, but I do believe it is. I believe it's a private street, but I could be wrong.
But the fact that he said it.
It's kind of common knowledge.
So why are they getting a permit for their own road?
Because it is still a thoroughfare. It's still, people use it, right?
Okay.
It's like, for example, where I live, right, it's ranch properties. Now this one road, everybody uses it, but it technically belongs to this one ranch. He can close it down whenever he wants. I don't agree with it, but it's technically his property and he can do that.
Okay, so who do we go to validate the ownership of the road?
Yep, like I said, I'm done here.
You'd have to go somewhere downtown.
I've said my piece.
I don't know who that would be.
I filed a complaint on one of them. See that?
Yeah, that's what you gotta do, man. And then he should give you the SIF number.
Because the guy said I could get a car through there. That's what he said. Like if it was like an easy in and out. You gotta move things or you gotta ram it.
Yeah.
You're damaging property at that point.
He should be giving you a CAF number by either tomorrow or tonight,
Yeah,
verifying the receipt of the complaint.
Yep.
And then they're going to kick it off to internal affairs for almost a year, 364 days, and on the 365th day they'll tell you we found no wrongdoing. But nonetheless, It's good that you did.